Okay, so I'm just starting to work on this front slide out again. I think I've got a pretty good idea how to make it work now. I won't spend a whole lot of time explaining it. I'll just film it as I go. But I will say that I'm going to go above these stringers rather than trying to run it below. I'm going to put just above that, and I'll take the flooring and just stop it, like leave a channel there, and then I'll just put a cap on it. And I think that'll work fairly well. Anyways, I will start on this. I'm going to put the motor in that opening there. Just building the mount for that right now, and then we'll go from there. So here's where we got to yesterday. Got it all kind of mocked up, tacked in place here. Nothing's tight, but so what I'm going to do is have two pulleys, like spread the load over two cables on the when it goes in, because this two cables per side, so it'll be 4 cables total when it pulls in, because it has to, there's a fair amount of load on it when it's sitting closed with these swing arms that are here, because that's what squares it all up and everything when it's closed. So one on the way out, because it's pretty easy to pull it out, but the well, pulling it in is easy too, but it's just holding it there. It has a little bit more tension on it. So I built a 3 pulley block there, 2 for going out, 1 in, and another 3 pulley block there. Same thing. And again, these are just kind of tacked in place. I'll trim them and pretty them all up before it's all finished up, but you know, for now, just the way it is, just tacked in there. And then up to the Accuslide pulley block there, and over to break my neck here, and there's where I mounted the motor there. So I'm just going to finish off the other side here. Got the upper block mounted. Just have to make the 2 more pulley blocks up for this side and mount all that. So I'm going to try and do that this afternoon, and hopefully have it running by the end of the day. I'm going to change these. I'm going to put a turnbuckle in there so that there's some adjustment on the that's the in, that's the pull in, so there's no adjustment on it right now. I just got that eyeball, yeah, there you go, in there right now. But I'm going to put a turnbuckle there, and because we're using 2 pulleys or 2 cables on this one, I'm going to use the factory I'm going to use turnbuckles and then the factory little adjustment bracket here on each side. So these are all just pulled up snug, they're not crimped yet. And the other thing I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to move this block over to that side, about where that lettering is, about 6 inches over farther, just so that when the anchor pulls over here, it's not quite so tight to the pulley. I ended up having to do that on the back one too, and it's a little bit of a brain fart when I put it where it is, but it's just tacked in, so I'll just move it back. Anyways, Dad and I are going to continue on. More later. Okay, So, okay. Slide out's working. It's a lousy position to be in. You can go up, go ahead and pull it in a little bit more. Yeah, there you go. Now it's all the way in. Just hang on a second. Let me get in here and video this pulley setup. It's not exactly the easiest thing to walk around with a camera in your hand. Wobbly enough at the best of times without this. Okay. Okay, go ahead and out. No, it's not. Keep going. Keep going. You got another 6 inches or so. Keep going. A little more. There you go. That's it. It's all the way out. So it ended up being a crap load of pulleys. Still, but works, and it'll be nice because it's the oh man, kill myself here. Because everything's accessible to service it. So I ended up using, because this one has to pull in so tight. When it hits the end of these swing arms, I put 2 cables on the pull in, you know, on the in anyways, and just one on the going out because it was out pretty easy. Anyways, that's it for now, I guess. Well, there's another pile of debris that comes out of the bus. All the stuff out of the driver's seat area. One day, there'll be no more taking crap out. But we're not there yet. Anyways, there's the slide out. All the way in. Pulled into position. Don't know if it's going to show up on here or not, but the 2 top corners are out about 3/8 of an inch. It's in right where it needs to be at the bottom, but at the top, out 3/8 of an inch on both ends. So I just have to take those swing arms and so that's what it looks like with the slide out in. These swing arms here is what I gotta adjust. I'll just lengthen that lower rod end and then lengthen that rod there, corresponding amount on both ends, and then it should line up properly on the outside. thought I'd adjusted that already last fall, but I guess maybe I didn't. Anyways, I'll just kind of maybe I should run the slide back out again so it's not in the way so you can see all this stuff better. Hang on a second. Okay, so there's a little easier to see with the slide out. Kill myself again. Basically put everything back in that I tore out a couple weeks ago, except ran the, ran it up top here where I should have put it originally, I guess. Well, so I got more parts coming for the couldn't get another slide mechanism. They were all out, so I was able to find another set of these. So I got them coming, and then I'll just make the rest. And I think I just have just enough pulleys. I need those, one set of those, and 16 pulleys to make it all work, to make the other slide out work. So I think that's exactly what I have will have is 16. So anyways, that'll be the next slide to do is this one over here. I have a little bit more work to do on it yet though. I have the I'm going to put one swing arm on this end, same as what's on this side, and then the other side here is going to have a pony wall on it, and I'm just going to run a wheel inside that to support this end. I want to be able to spin the passenger side seat around, so I don't really want to put a pony wall there as well, so I'll do the same as the other side there and just use these swing arms. They work really well. And Dad, he went and took a fall into there today. Hurt himself. He's okay, but he hit his back pretty hard on that bar there, and so now he's in a fair amount of pain. Just bruised the muscle, but still hurts like hell. And I had forgotten to screw it down, so it just popped out of there and down he went. My fault. Anyways, okay, so it all works, and it's all good. So we'll call this one a wrap.